Hello and welcome to the Cosmic Energy Forecast for the month of February/March, as we are in the Virgo Pisces full moon season with a conjunction of Venus with Pisces. And I'm so excited to share this information with you today, where you can use this insight to help you navigate through the entire Pisces season. I'm Reverend Joanne Angel Barry Cologne, your certified holistic personal trainer, intuitive healer, cosmic energy reader, a student of astrology, master of numerology, and the creator of the Chakra Balance Numerology Cosmic Energy Forecast deck. And today, how I'm going to be showing you the forecast is I'm going to be choosing 3 cards for each astrological sign. Because again, when we think about our forecast, we want to include the rising, the moon, and the sun sign. And to make it really easy, we're going to have 3 cards for each astrological sign, which, when you want to think about it, that can give you up to 9 cards, so to speak. An amazing story. So we're going to start off with Aries. Let's see what cards show up, the 3 cards. And do note that after I read each astrological sign, I'm going to be putting the cards back into the deck, and the card can show up again. So let's see what's going to show up right for us. So 3 cards is going to show up. All right. So we have the spread right in our hands right now. For this is again for this Aquarius, for Aries energy as we speak, and this could be the sun, the moon, and rising sign. So for the very first card, you have engaged. Engage. What are you going to engage in during this full moon season of Virgo Pisces? What are you going to engage in, and how are you going to surrender and release what does not serve? As we already know that when we think about Virgo full moon energy, full moons are to help release and let go of things, surrender, to clear out. And when we think about the chakra associated, it's the throat chakra. So perhaps what we're engaging in is how we are communicating and changing the way we communicate. The numbers 2 and 7. 2 is that partnership that we have, how we communicate with others, ourself, and higher self, and spirit. 7 is a reflection. So when we think about 2 and 7, we look at a 9 energy. So once again, it's about letting go, transitioning and engaging in this new way of doing things with communication. So that's the first card for Aries. Again, second card, interesting enough, is surrender. Surrender, which we just spoke about that in the engage card, where when we think about this full moon, it is really about surrendering, letting things go. As you let things go, you'll be working on the heart. And as you surrender, the heart becomes lighter and more at ease. The numbers 6 and 8. 6 is about that healing process. 8 is about finding that harmony as you are in the process of surrendering. When we think about adding that 6 and 8 together, we're going to get a 14, which works out to be a 5, which is about change. Changing things up. As you surrender, change will come in, and that lightens out your heart. And our third card for Aries is Master Teacher. Know that during this full moon energy, you may very well become the Master Teacher, or Master Teachers may very well show up in your path, helping you to move through this journey. The chakra associated is third eye, which is allowing you to put into motion, set into vision, set into reality, but utilizing your deepest desires. Numbers are 3 and 8. 3 is what it is you are creating as the Master Teacher, or what is the Master Teacher helping you to create. Again, the 8 is about the harmony and balance that comes in as you become the Master Teacher or learn from the Master Teacher. Works out to be an 11 energy, which is about your higher self and what it is you are the master teacher at. Master teacher, master builder, when we think about it. Master creator, as you are the master teacher. So that's the Aries energy. So again, that's sun, moon, and rising sign. We're going to take those 3 cards, put them back into the pile, and we're going to get ready to move right into Taurus energy. So again, same concept, 3 cards. What the Taurus need to know and to work on during this full moon in Virgo/Pisces. Let's see what cards are going to flow out for you guys. All right. So our cards for you, Taurus. And again, this is moon, rising, and sun sign. So So our very first card is all about unconditional love. Unconditional love. When we think about, again, the full moon's about releasing, letting things go. So how can you let go of having to have conditions when loving? How do you have conditions when loving? Letting that go. The energy here is a sacral energy, so it is really about perhaps planting some new seeds so you can love unconditionally and move into that sacral energy to forgiveness. Numbers 9 and 6. So the 9 energy is about letting go. 6 is about how we are healing. Works out to be a 6 energy overall. So again, it's a healing card of unconditional love. Second card, interesting set of cards here. Forgiveness. Forgiveness. So again, as you work on releasing out the conditions to loving, we have forgiveness. Forgiveness is the highest level of healing one can have, which is the crown. When we step into the crown chakra, it helps us to move out of the ego and move more in alignment to our spirit. The number's 99. Again, letting go, completion, surrendering. Seems to have a lot of 9s in this forecast. All right, the third card to our Taurus. It's in reverse. So when cards in reverse, it's an indication that there's a little bit of resistance here. But very important for you to hear this. So let's turn it up right. So it's about truth and listen. Speaking the truth and learning to listen. Sometimes it's not always about speaking as much as it could be about listening. The chakra associated is the solar plex section, which is really learning how to trust your intuition and trust when you listen to your guides. The information is very powerful. Your number is 3. So that 3 again is allowing yourself to create this connection between learning to listen and learning to speak your truth. It's in reverse though, so very powerful card right there. So that's Taurus energy. Let's see what Gemini has for us. Again, moon, rising, and sun sign. Let's see. And now what you can also do when reviewing this forecast, you could take all 3 cards from each astrological sign that you have, bring it all together, and you get 9 cards for a story. So let's see what we got going on. This is Gemini energy. All right, Gemini, you have one of the 3 cards in reverse position, which is our very first card. Healing. Healing. It's in reverse though, which means there's resistance here. Whether you're having a challenging time healing, you're stuck on some things from your past, you're stuck on old patterns, habits, or beliefs, let's work on releasing. Surrender, which is interesting because that's one of your cards in your deck. The heart chakra, high heart, when we learn to heal, when we learn to let go of the old patterns and habits and beliefs, we do lighten up the heart. The number 6. So 6 again, how you are healing, how you are helping others to heal as well. So Gemini, this is about allowing yourself to let go of the old patterns, habits, and beliefs so you can begin the process of healing through this full moon energy. Cards in reverse, so there's a little resistance. Second card. Now you can take this card one of 2 ways. Marriage, the traditional way, where you're getting married, or you need to work on the marriage. What can you surrender in your marriage so you can have a more spiritual alignment with the partner you're in? The second part to this could be, what are you married to? What habits, beliefs, or patterns are you married to? The chakra is the crown, which again falls into the matter of our higher self. When we marry, marriage is the highest relationship, the highest level of any relationship can go. And it's also a matter of what we are married to. Places, people, and things. Contracts. The number's 88. Works out to be a 16, which is a 7. So this is really about reflecting and analyzing and releasing what needs to be released so you can have a more spiritual marriage to whatever it is you are connected to. Third card in the Gemini, as mentioned, is surrender. So again, we're surrendering everything, habits, patterns, and beliefs, so we can be in perfect alignment to the things that we wish to be married to, whether it be a particular contract with another person or particular habits, patterns, and beliefs. So we need to surrender the old so we can make room for the new, which helps to lighten up the heart And the numbers 6 and 8. So again, that healing modality and also bringing more harmony into that contract. Works out to be a 5. So a lot of changes are going to come across with this full moon in Virgo and Pisces season. So that's Gemini energy. All right, let's move into Cancer. Cancer energy. Let's see what's in store for our Cancers. Whoops, the whole deck wants to come out. We don't want the whole deck out for Cancers. Just 3 amazing cards would do. All right, and again, we're remembering that we can take each of the 3 cards from each of your astrological sign, bring them together, and it will tell you a nice story with 9 cards. So let's see what's in store for Cancers. Cancer, fun. So Cancer, you're going to start off this month, this season with success. As you are surrendering whatever you need to surrender, there's success in your journey during this full moon season. Chakra, solar plex, which means you need to trust this process. You need to trust that whatever you're doing right now is taking you to where you need to go. The number's 8. So there's going to be perfect harmony in your journey as you allow whatever doesn't serve you to go. Perfect card. It's also time for play. Play. Be more playful. Allow that inner child to surface and allow your communication to be playful. Conversations do not have to be so serious, so do not allow them to be, which is the throat chakra. And it's all about that 1 and 6, which is 7. So it's allowing you to go within, to connect with the inner child, so the inner child can come out and surface. As you do have that balance between your adult self and your inner child self, you will be more successful at the things you're doing because play finds a way in. And last card, intuition. So when you are in the process of trusting your intuition, it allows you to be guided by your intuition, which helps you to really go into the path you're looking to go into. However, to get to connecting with the intuition, it's very important to stay grounded. Grounded, meaning your feet on the floor and your mind, body, and spirit connecting to the earth, so you're not so floating and constantly in the head. So move out of the head and drop down into your body, which is really what this Virgo and Pisces full moon season is about. Virgo is that more embodied energy, and Pisces is more of the spiritual energy. So bringing them together to embody getting grounded. Your numbers 2 and 4, which is again about healing your partnerships, healing your foundation, and using your intuition to do just that. So that's Cancer energy. A lot of fun for Cancers. Success, play, and intuition. All right, moving into our Leos. Leo energy. Leos. All right, Leos, for you. All right, so again, one of the 3 cards are in reverse. So let's start off with the very first card, Old Soul. So Leo, this is all about connecting with old friends, connecting with loved ones who've crossed over, and even recognizing that you've been here multiple times before, and that some of the things that you're working on in this lifetime need to really be resolved, which is the solar plex energy. You need to start working on digesting your life, digesting what needs to be released, and allowing yourself to push into that. Your numbers are 2 and 6, which is about that abundance, the harmony, and more balance in your life with the partnerships, and also learning to heal. So an old soul is going to come in, an old friend is going to come back into your life to help you through this transition of trusting the process. All right, second card's in reverse. Okay, the second card is all about being the leader, being more outspoken, being more independent, showing up and being the boss, which is really interesting because maybe that old soul is going to come in to show you to do just that. It's no longer about sitting behind and taking orders. It's about being the leader. And in order to be the leader, you do need to get grounded, because when we are a leader, we have to be able to make really quick decisions. Your numbers are 5-5, which means that 5 energy is about the things you are changing. But as you do change, new things are going to come in. So this full moon is going to definitely help you let go of any old habits and allow you to have that energy to embrace being a leader, which that card's in reverse. Third card, creativity. Perhaps it might be a time during this full moon energy in Virgo and Pisces to really use your creativity to activate the energy that needs to come in and to really be in that solar plex energy. When we think about solar plex energy, when the solar plex is blocked or stagnant, we might not be feeling worthy. We may not be feeling deserving. We may feel unsafe and insecure. But when you can digest life, you're going to feel more abundant. You're going to feel more worthy. You're going to feel more secure with your decisions, especially as with this full moon, you're looking to take the leadership role. So that's the Leo energy. All right, Virgos, this is your turn now. And remembering, this is your full moon. This is your full moon, which means this is a very powerful time for you. During this full moon, it's a time for you to let go of things that no longer serve you. And that could be relating to grudges. It could be related to partnerships, old habits regarding your health, the way you organize things. There's a whole lot going on for you, Virgos. So let's see what the cards have in store and what chakras are going to help you in this process. Because remembering, full moon energy is all about releasing, letting go, so we can make that space for new things to come in. And sometimes we need help. All right, nice cards for Virgo. So Virgo, right off the bat, this full moon is going to help you communicate. Communication, help you to get into your voice, help you to get to express yourself, get to share what it is you want to share, but more importantly, be in that space to speak your truth. Chakra is the high heart. When you learn to communicate, when you learn to say what you mean and mean what you say, your heart lightens out. And when you are communicating, though, you want to be mindful that it needs to be with compassion and kindness, not raw. Numbers are 12. So 1 is a new way to communicate. 2 is the partnerships that you'll be communicating with. And maybe even yourself, for that matter. Communicating with more kindness and compassion to self. Works out to be a 3. So it really is about creating. How are you creating? What are you creating in communication? Perhaps it's time to get in front of a bigger audience. Second card, quite interesting that I just said that. The second card's in reverse. It's all about a career change. So maybe this full moon is going to help you move out of a job that no longer serves to make space for a job that does. Your chakra is the third eye. So it is really about you stepping into your visions and allowing you to live out your dream. Number 7. Take some time during this full moon to quiet your mind down and really ask your higher self, what is it that you are here to be doing, so you can step into your purpose. That's your second card, but keep in mind it's in reverse. So there's a little resistance there. It's almost as though you want to stay where you are because it's comfortable, but you know it doesn't serve you. Last card, unconditional love. Now, when we think about the first 2 cards and then we think about this card, let's talk about the factor on how when we fall into love with the job that we are doing most of our day, unconditional love shows up because we become more at ease with loving, with no agenda. The chakra associated is sacral energy. The sacral energy is where you've planted these seeds even before you were breathing. So there's many seeds in the sacral energy that are ready to blossom. The numbers are 9 and 6. So again, this unconditional love is really about helping to heal. Heal who you are on a deeper level and loving with no agenda. So that's Virgo energy. And remember, Virgo, this is your full moon. So this is a powerful full moon for you. So communication, career change, and learning to love with no conditions. Isn't that fabulous? All right, let's move into our Libra energy. Libra. What do you Libras need for this full moon energy? What do you need to let go of? What do you need to release? What do you need to surrender? Let's see what's going on here. Remember, as we're in the process of this full moon energy of surrendering and letting go, it's going to help us make space for what's to come. All right, let's start off with the first card. Quite interesting cards here. So Libra, this is about having faith. Having faith that the things that you need to let go of is going to lighten your heart, which is the chakra we're working on. So focusing on having faith, knowing that whatever it is you are, whatever journey you are on right now, you're exactly where you need to be. And even though it might seem a little tough right now, or seem a little tough, especially in Aquarius energy, it's going to definitely get easier for you as long as you trust faith. Your numbers 5 and 6. So this is really about the changes that are coming in for you. And those changes are going to bring more healing into your mind, body, and spirit. Works out to be an 11 energy. 11 is our master number. The 11 is the master teacher. So how you are showing up as a teacher, how are you showing up as a teacher? People actually look up to you. So you need to be setting that example of trusting the process. Second card, quite interesting, Queen and King. Now, when we think about Queen and King in this particular subject matter, it's more about the intention and the action. Queen and King, the Queen is about the intentions you want to set. The King is about the action you want to be taking. So every intention requires an action. And when you apply the two together, the seeds that you have planted will start to blossom. Your number's 2. So there's definitely a partnership involved here in reference to that, recognizing and remembering that again, that intention is about being able to receive help from somebody. So there's partners around you who are ready to help you accomplish what it is you want to accomplish, and also help you to release what you don't need. Third card is about using your intuition. Using your intuition. How do you put your intuition into this, and how do you allow yourself to trust your intuition? Follows really well with the faith card, because the faith is about trusting your intuition. Now, in order to do that, it's very important, again, drop down into your root chakra. Drop out of the head and drop down. Embody your sense of balance, your sense of ability, your sense of focus. The numbers 2 and 4, which brings us into that 6. So it is really about healing for you Libras. Interesting cards for Libras. All right, let's see what our Scorpios have. Scorpio energy. And again, once again, just to remind you all, you're going to be taking all your astrological signs, bring them together. You're going to get 9 cards, 9 amazing cards to help you release anything that doesn't serve you during this full moon and become the best version of you. Let's see what we have in store for Scorpios. All right, Scorpios, this is what we have for you. It's very interesting that many of you are getting this surrender card. So I think that's a theme here, because I think like out of all the signs I've read so far, 3 or 4 of you have had it already. So the first card, Scorpio, is to surrender. Surrender. Let go of the need to control. Let go of the need to be in charge. Let go of the need of being correct. And let go and just let go. Because when you let go, it softens your heart. It softens your heart. Scorpios are very loving, compassionate, kind individuals. But when you get into that space of always needing to be right, always needing to be in front, always needing to be in charge, it makes your heart a little heavy. So surrender. Numbers are 6 and 8. So again, that 6 is about how you begin to surrender, which helps you heal your mind, body, and spirit. The 8 energy is about bringing more harmony into your body. Works out to be a 5, which is all about the change that you're going to be undergoing as you surrender. Actually, 6 and 8, let's see, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, which is 13, 6 and 8, 8, 9, 10, 11, 14, which is a 5. My math gets a little off track every once in a while. It's a 5 energy, which is about that change, as I was saying. So as you change things and you surrender, you'll bring more balance into your body, you'll bring more harmony into your body, and that softens your heart. So that's Scorpio's first card. Scorpio's second card, as you do your surrendering, you get a rebirth. You get to be reborn. You get to show up in a whole different version of you. How awesome. And again, we're still talking about the heart here, the high heart, where now you have this opportunity to be reborn, where more compassion, the softness, the kindness shows up within you because you're no longer looking to be in that space of control and I have to do it my way. Let go of that. The number is 2 and 1. So again, recognizing that there is a partnership. You have people that are willing to help you. And at the same token, you can help them. So that 1 energy is about, yes, you can still be independent and still be the leader, but that 2 energy is recognize that there's partnerships around and people to help you. The 3 is how you are creating this balance between the two. The balance between the two. That's the second card. Third card, interesting enough, is in reverse. And it's all about domestic harmony. So perhaps when we think about this card, it's really about releasing out any of this disharmony that's in the household. Disharmony that's in the household. So if there's not balance within your household regarding communication, how do you express yourself? How are you listening to one another in the home? That needs to change. That's maybe one of the things that's going to be surrendering during this full moon. Your numbers are 2 and 2, which is a master number. The 2 is about the partnership, but this is about the master builder, where you are taking this time to build a more balanced, harmonic home and having more balance and communication and expression with everybody in the house. So you're learning how to listen more and not necessarily having to speak so much. It's not so much about getting your opinion out there as it is about listening to someone else's point of view. That's what this card's all about, but it's in reverse, so take note of that. During this full moon for the Scorpios, it's really about surrendering your means of having to always get your opinion out there and allowing yourself to be open to listening to other people's point of views and seeing it that way. It will lighten your heart, and also you learn to speak more compassionately and kind. Scorpio energy, powerful. All right, let's move into our Sagittarius. Sagittarius. What does Sag need to know during this full moon energy? Sagittarius. All right, Sagittarius. So here we have it for you. Our first card is all about a new relationship. So during this full moon energy, you perhaps might be really working on letting go of whatever tension shows up in all types of relationships, even with yourself, to develop a new relationship. New friends might come in, because again, when we think about full moon, it's about letting go of people, places, and things that no longer serve. So make space for new people to come in. So be open to new people coming in. Very important to get grounded. So you can focus and be aware of when new people come in, because these new people are coming in to help you and serve you professionally and personally as well. Your numbers are 2 and 8. The 2 is about your partnerships. The 8 is about these people are coming into your life to bring more balance and stability into your life. Works out to be a 10. So many new things coming in, many new relationships, whether it's professional or personal, it could be a combination of both. So recognize that, but very important to embody your root chakra, to be aligned so you can be available and focused and aware that these new people are coming in, and the old people that are leaving, let them go. Second card, financial abundance. So there's a real possibility that the new people that are coming in are going to help you build financial abundance. And you can use your third eye to create that. So if you are looking to bring in more abundance into your life, financially speaking, into your business, start visualizing and meditating on that vision. Your numbers are 1 and 7, which is 8. 8 is about more abundance, more harmony, more balance. Third card is about a rebirth. So perhaps this is a professional reading, and this is a space where your business is going to be reborn. New name, new location, new services, whatever have new clients coming in. Sounds like a lot of fun. The numbers is 2 and 1, which means partnerships and new things coming in and what it is you are creating. So Sagittarius, this is a fun full moon for you. You're letting go of the old ways that you're doing your business, and you're bringing in new ways of doing your business. And personally speaking, You may be letting go of old friends, old relationships that are stale and no longer serve you, and that's going to raise your vibration so you can attract more financial abundance into your life, so you can have a rebirth with yourself. Powerful cards. I love it. All right, we're going to move right into our Capricorns. Capricorn, what do you need to work on this full moon energy to release? And remembering, guys, that as you work with each of your astrological signs, you're going to take all 3 signs and bring them together. It gives you 9 different cards to work with, which also gives you 9, possibly up to 9 different chakras you're going to be working with. Not necessarily 9, but a handful of them. And use these cards to help you navigate and really work on clearing the energy in your chakra system. Because as you clear the energy in your chakra system, you allow the chakras to flow, and that also starts to flow externally, and you start to see things shifting in your external world. All right, Capricorns. Love your cards, Capricorns. So we start off with the very first card on family. Family. So this full moon energy is going to help you release any heaviness in the family. And it's really going to allow the heart to feel more calm and peaceful in your family environment. Your numbers 1 and 5. So there's changes coming in and a lot of healing that's going to be taking place during this full moon. It's a possibility that from the last full moon to this full moon, there's been a lot of things surfacing where you might have felt that there was a tornado going on in your family environment that is actually only helping to get things to shift and push away. So be grateful for that shift that took place last full moon into this full moon. Unconditional love is your second card. When we think about unconditional love, it's again working on letting go of any conditions to why you need to love somebody. So for example, you need to love yourself before your hips get thinner. You need to love that person before they show up as the best version of who they are. You need to love with no conditions. The Sacral Chakra, which is all about allowing yourself to be in that space of being more confident and less judgmental. Less judgmental is what I just heard. The numbers 9 and 6, which again, this is really about when we step into unconditional love, we are starting to heal from the root chakra all the way up. Very positive card. Communication, that is definitely the key to having a healthier family lifestyle and more unconditional love. We need to learn to communicate. We need to learn to communicate to the point where we are better listeners and also communicating with kind words and words that are actually going to be heard. This is our high heart, so it's more compassion and kindness that shows up. Your numbers 1 and 2, that 3 energy. How can you create better communication in your home so your home can be light and peaceful from this full moon going forward? So Capricorn, very powerful cards for you. And your chakras are the heart, the sacral, and the high heart. So that area of the sacral energy of letting go of the judgment, and the heart so you can be more peaceful and compassionate to one another in your household. All right, let's move right into Aquarius. What did Aquarius need to know so they can work on letting go? All right, Aquarius. I love Aquarius. All right, there's our cards, Aquarius. What do we have in store for Aquarius? All right, Aquarius, out of your 3 cards, 1 is in reverse. We're going to start with the very first one. It's all about being fearless. Fearless. You just had a birthday, as we are still in February energy, at least for another day, and you've had a birthday. So you are in the space of being reborn. And perhaps there's a lot of transitions that have taken place for you from the beginning of the year, for that matter, or even last year, that you're having a little fear towards. Well, this is letting you know it's time to be fearless. It's time to step into your sacral energy and allow those seeds that you've planted way, way back to start to blossom, because there's some new things coming in for you. Your numbers 7 and 8. 7 is taking the time to reflect on where you were, because where you were is not where you are now, and it's definitely not where you're going to be going. The 8 is representing that there's going to be more balance coming in into your mind, body, and spirit. working out to be a 6 energy. So there's a lot of healing going on as you become more fearless. Second card, which is in reverse, is leader. It's in reverse because, again, we're focusing on releasing the fears. So in order to release the fears, we can be more of a leader. We can stand up and be independent, be the teacher, be the speaker, be the outrageousness of you. Now, in order to be the leader, you do need to get grounded. Feel as though you are more supported by Mother Earth. And to get grounded, I recommend you get outside, get into nature, so you can really stay focused on being the leader. Because perhaps the job you've had in the past may not be the job you're going to have in the future. Because there are a lot of things going on for you. Again, you've just had a birthday, so you're in this new space, new energy, and this new moon, this full moon, may be helping to release old energies. 5-5 is about changes. Lots of changes that you're enduring. Lots of changing. Works out to be a 10 energy, so there's lots of new things coming in too. A lot of fun, but the cards in reverse. So really work on that first card as being fearless. Third card, old friend, old soul. Someone is going to be showing up again. An old friend is going to be showing up. And this old friend that's going to be showing up, they might be there to console you, to support you, to help you come out of your old ways of doing things. Trust when they show up, they're showing up for that purpose, to help you raise your vibration, which is your solar plex energy. If this old soul happens to be an ex, allow them just to come in, support you emotionally, and then say bye-bye. 2 and 6 is about the partnerships that you have with the old souls. Again, this is definitely about someone showing up in your journey to support you, to uplift you, to take you into your next level, to encourage you to move forward. The 6 energy is about healing, how they will help you to heal. And there's a lot of abundance coming in with this friendship. But this is not a friendship that's going to expand into anything more other than a friendship. They're going to come in once they see that you have accomplished that space of being fearless and you're more being independent. You're going to see them just shift away because they're only coming in for that reason. So trust the process. So that is the Aquarius energy. All right, drum roll for Pisces. As we are in Pisces season right now, we have this full of amazing Virgo full moon, and we have this conjunction between Pisces and Venus right now. So Pisces, I hope you're feeling quite powerful, optimistic, and ready to express who you are during this full moon. What are you guys ready to let go of? Let's see what that is. As I too am a Pisces, oh, there goes our cards. I too am a Pisces and a Sun Pisces, so I'm very excited for this energy we have coming in, Pisces season. So for all you Pisces out there, happy birthday. So let's see what you guys have coming in. Quite interesting cards for you Pisces and myself. First card is all about change. Who would know? During a full moon, Pisces seasons, yes, change is coming. Lots of changes. Again, as I said with one of the other signs before, where you were yesterday is not where you are today, and where you are today is not where you're going tomorrow. Lots of changes coming in. How you communicate is changing. Where perhaps you might have communicated in a smaller group, where all of a sudden you might be expanding and communicating in a much larger audience. Your number is 5, so there's a lot of changes taking on, because again, this is your rebirth, this is your rebirth energy and your time to expand and become the best version of you. Second card connected is powerful, except powerful is in reverse. So it is really about how you are going to be powerful, how you are going to expand during your Pisces season month, and trusting the process, trusting that whatever changes you're indulging in, those changes are going to actually help you get to where you need to go. So trust it. 44. This is a great time to build a new foundation with your body, a new foundation with your business, a new foundation with yourself, a new foundation with all partnerships. A great time for it. A lot of abundance coming in, a lot of harmony flowing in because you are powerful, and it's time for you to step into that power and be powerful. Remember, the cards are reversed, so there was a little resistance about it, about maybe the changes that are coming in for you, but trust it, because those changes are bringing you right to where you need to go. And third card, spiritual guidance. So when in doubt, speak to spirit. When in doubt, speak to spirit. So when you are unsure or you have a big question, sit quietly, connect with your spirit guide, and ask the deep questions and see what guidance shows up. Because that guidance is going to help you on the journey that you're on with all the changes that are coming in for you. The chakra associated is the heart. And as you do speak to spirit and you gain the consciousness and the guidance that you're looking for, it does soften the heart a bit. Your numbers are 3 and 4. 3 is the communication between you and your spirit guides. And know that you have an entire spirit team connected to you, so use them. The 4 is how the spirit team is going to help you build more balance, build more stability, and they're going to also help you to be more patient in this process. The 3 and 4 works out to a 7. So this is really a great time during this full moon energy to take some time to sit quietly, be alone, and be with your thoughts and be with your spirit, or your spirit team, and recognize that all the changes that you're enduring is literally activating the power within you. So this is an amazing reading for you Pisces, as it is the Pisces season. And once again, for all of us, for everybody, remembering to take all your signs, your moon, sun, and rising sign, bring them together. That gives you 9 cards to work with. A lot of chakra work that we're doing, because the whole concept of releasing is to allow ourselves to tap into the chakra system and see which chakras need our attention, so we can release them and get them to flow. The more your chakras are flowing internally, the more things are going to flow externally. And this is a great, great time in this amazing full moon Virgo Pisces season. I look forward to hearing and reading your comments, and any questions you may have. Feel free to send those comments and questions to healingwithin76@gmail.com. And for all you Pisces out there celebrating your birthday, feel free to redeem your 15% special off your birthday reading. 15% off special for your birthday reading. To do that, all you got to do is send me an email and say 15% off. I'll send you PayPal, send you my calendar, and get you on my calendar for that amazing cosmic soul reading, all for you. All right, guys, I look forward to connecting with you on our next full moon and allowing you to have this amazing forecast to help you navigate from one full moon to the next. Bye-bye for now.